This is the Gatefold Folio. This is how it looks on the sides, and it has two magnet closures here. So when you open it, this is what you get. These are some waterfall cards here, and then you have these two large tags here in the pockets. And when you turn around, you have this big pocket here. Two more tags on the side. There's a slant pocket here, and then this flaps open. Two more tags here, and then there's a larger pocket here in which you can put stuff. So this is how it folds up. So this is a Gatefold Folio kit. This is what it comes like, nicely packed in a plastic bag. And when I open this, what we have inside is the entire kit. Everything is cut to size and scored. You can see the score lines. All the pieces are done. It also has these two magnet sets as a bonus, which can act as closures for your kit. And when you open this, you'll find all the pieces that you need. Everything, as you notice, is pre-cut. There are scores, corners are rounded. So all you need to do is put on your pattern paper and start decorating your album or your folio. Also, when you open this out, you'll see this has all the step-by-step instructions. You can also go on a website, and there again you will find all the step-by-step instructions on the screen. We also have a lot of videos which are available. When you turn this around, on the back, you have all the pieces, all the diagrams here with the number of pieces and the measurements. What's exact size to cut your pattern paper to. And then these are some of the images in some ways in which you can decorate your album. Here are all the pieces. I have used pattern paper and left around 1/4 inch border around. These are all the pieces are ready. I've already glued them together. And this is the inner gatefold part. I've put pattern paper here, also on the spine. So now let's start assembling this. Start with this piece, which goes in this corner. I just hold this down because I'm using liquid glue, and that takes a little longer to stick. Now on this side, I'll be putting this. Now this pocket has an accordion fold, and then there is this bigger flap which folds down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of glue here first. For this piece, this center portion, you see that it is scored. You have to apply glue here also so that it stays. stuck and forms two pockets. I'll just buff these a little bit with my bone folder that it sticks down nicely. Inner gatefold is complete. This is the way it is going to fold now. Now we're going to put these pieces here on these flaps. So I will just turn this over. So again there is this portion here. I'm going to put glue. Just be careful when you're doing this because you already have stuff put on the underside, so you need to be a little careful. Now our cover page is finished. I've applied these strips here and covered the sides, and then inside this is how it looks. Now before I put rest of the stuff on this, the first thing I'm going to do is work out the closure. So for that I have this rectangle which I've already covered with pattern paper, and I've also marked the exact center here because this is how it is supposed to come roughly. Now the first thing that I want to do is apply the stick the magnets. I have these two magnets here. These also come with the kit. Now this is the way I want my flap to be, so I need the magnets to come on this side, so I'll just turn this over. And then what I'm going to do is apply glue on the pattern paper, which is basically going to cover this. Now I've made this slightly longer than the center line because it is going to get glued in, and I'm not too worried about this rough edge showing. I'm also going to put a lot of glue here and then stick it with this. Now I've placed these magnets here so that they are over the discs which I glued here, and now I'll just put a little bit of glue on top. Now what I'm going to do is hold the cover exactly. You see the glue has left little marks here. I'll just add a little more glue. Then simply place my magnets over the same position. I also have these two small circles that I have die cut because I want to cover those magnets. So I'll again put plenty of glue on this. I'll just leave this to dry. Let's start with the inner cover page. I have these flaps which are already stuck with the pattern paper, and I've folded the tabs. I also have a rough idea of where I want, I put them into order in which I want them to go on the I put the first one and put glue and Now this line has to align with this. To do that, you'll get a neat even spacing between the waterfall. And when this is flipped over, you get a So I'll just continue putting them on both sides. So our waterfall on this side is over. I'll simply repeat the same thing on this side. The waterfall is complete on both sides. See how beautiful it looks. Now the next step is to place the inner gatefold. This is the inner gatefold, so when it opens, this is how it is going to look. So to do that, I'm just going to apply glue here and then stick it on it. And there, our basic folio is ready now. The last thing that I'm going to do is decorate this panel. So for that, I have some pieces of chipboard. I've cut the sentiment out of my pattern paper and then just layered it with some of the papers that I used. And I've already popped this portion up with double-sided tape. I'm going to put this in the center like this. Then I have these chipboards from CrafTreat. I just love this delicate one. So I'm just going to put tiny dots of glue all over. With that, a chipboard album is, with that, a double fold folio is ready.